An estimated 1.5 million Kenyans living with HIV will have to wait longer to get their much-needed medication as the standoff between the Kenyan government and the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, over the distribution of ARVs persists. This after reports emerged that the consignment of ARV drugs whose taxes were waived are still holed up at the port of Mombasa, while USAID maintains that the distribution of the drugs must be done by Kenyans, a private firm. The government wants the responsibility left to authorized government distributor of medical supplies, KEMSA. Ibrahim Karanja now reports.
It all started in January 18th when a consignment of ARVs worth 1.2 billion shillings that had arrived at the port of Mombasa, donated by the USAID through private firm Kenyans, was slapped with a 90 million shillings tax before clearance. This was after USAID opted to cut out government medical supplier KEMSA from the process, instead picking private firm Kenyans to import the drugs, citing alleged corruption and mismanagement at KEMSA. The government had maintained that KEMSA is the only authorized supplier of medical products, and the move by USAID to bypass the agency was not welcome. What followed was months of anguish for the approximate 1.5 million Kenyans living with HIV as the supply of their doses at health facilities dwindled. But there appeared to be some light at the end of the tunnel when Treasury CS Ukur Yatani waived the taxes for the donation. Early this week, when KEMSA officials were seen to be flagging off a consignment of ARVs to various parts of the country, many thought that the drug impasse was over. But wait, the ARVs donated by USAID are still at the port of Mombasa. Sources intimate that yet another row has emerged, this time surrounding the distribution of the already cleared drugs to various parts of the country. Yet again, USAID wants Kenyans to be at the center of the exercise, while the government wants KEMSA to do it. The drugs seen flagged off for distribution by KEMSA officials were from yet another donor, Global Fund, as the USAID donation remains stuck at the port. Questions are now arising over why USAID is hell-bent in alienating KEMSA from dealing with the ARVs, yet the United States body has its representative in the agency.
But the program must not be seen to be halted, because HIV, anybody who's on ARV, if you miss just one day, you put your life in danger.
Meanwhile, there soon could be a Kenyan manufactured ARV if the WHO will approve a request by the Universal Corporation Limited to have a technological transfer of an already WHO pre-qualified Indian-made ARVs initially manufactured by Indian company Strides. According to Palu Dhanani of the Universal Corporation Limited, the product has already been approved by the Pharmacy Board and is hopeful that a WHO approval of the tech transfer from Strides to Universal Corporation Limited will be achieved in a month's time. This development may go a long way in ridding off pain resulting from stalemates, such as the one Kenya is currently facing with the USAID donations. Of the approximate 1.5 million Kenyans living with HIV, 139,000 are children, while 1.3 million are adults. Ibrahim Karanja.